Oopie's next, and he has not ever seen a tarp. So he might be much like Bentley, where he's just going to have to stand quietly next to me and be able to have that be as far as we get. Or he is a pretty brave kid. He might just stomp right across it.
It's important to respond with understanding, not react in frustration when they have an animated fear-based reaction to something new. Don't make them wrong for being afraid. Show them that you plan to support them, not condemn them. They can't help it that they are afraid of the unexperienced.
Let's just look at it.
I get such a kick out of how they try to explore the scary thing from the imagined safety of being behind me.
You're okay.
Watch for some personality quirks that show up. Oopie has a very strong fight mode. Watch how he tries to fight my guidance. Watch his head as he considers hitting me with it. Watch how he tries to drive his shoulder into me. It's wise to know your horse when working with scary obstacles.
You're okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Come here, come here. Come here, let's just look at it. So there's a little fight with him. I don't know if you see his ears get into a more of a fight posture, to where he might decide to do something more fight-like strike at me in fear of that. So knowing that there's not much risk he's going to jump on top of the tarp, I'm safe on the tarp. But I would not be safe if I were on the other side of the tarp and trying to beg him to come across the tarp, because chances are he's going to come across the tarp super fast and jump on top of me.
Notice how intently he is exploring that tarp, while I'm casually just standing there talking to you. Allowing them to self-explore is often more valuable than demanding that they explore at your insistence.
So I'm not going to let him leave yet. He was the last of his paddock, so nobody's going to be upset that they're left out without him. Just going to ask him to put his head down over it. He doesn't have to step on it if he doesn't want to. So I'm going to ask him with my body to come closer without really pulling on him. See if my body can ask him to come closer. Here, 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 here.
Notice how the rope goes slack the instant he takes that first step forward.
Not going to let him leave yet. I'm going to ask him to get back in that position. So I'm going to send his body back towards the door.
Notice when I'm asking something of him. I'm in a very upright position, and when he responds appropriately, my body takes on a little bit more of a relaxed posture. That's how I let him know he got the right answer.
Can he hang his head over it with me confidently? Okay. Yep. Put his nose on it. Yeah. Then it came back to ask me, did I do a good job? Of course you did. So now maybe if I did say want to call it quits, I might back him away. Back, back, back. Tell him to go that way. Because again, I'm going to want him outside of the tarp, not. And see, now he still has worry, but not enough worry that I'm worried about his state of mind in the overnight. One of the reasons it's pretty valuable to do something like this, especially like during a bring-in process or even a take-out process, is because you never know. Maybe you're having construction done on your barn and the construction workers parked a piece of machinery, you know, a big giant forklift called a lull. Maybe they parked that funny looking, you know, insect looking machine right by your barn door, and now you got to try to get your horses to trust you enough to walk past that piece of machinery to get in the barn. Like, they parked it right at the door. Now what are you going to do? You got to get your horses in, if you don't have kind of a relationship with your horses about things like this, you're going to probably have a hard time getting your horses in that night or even back out of the barn, because you got to imagine if it's blocking, if it's near the door when they come to go out, you're going to get run over on their way out in the morning because they're going to be like, oh, you know. So doing exercises like this just kind of prepares them for a future of unknown things where they're going to look to you and say, well, what do you think? Should I be afraid? You don't look afraid. Maybe I shouldn't be afraid. Maybe we should look at it together. And if you can at least keep them in the frame of mind where they think maybe we should look at it together, you have a better chance of having them kind of notice something scary but not panic about it. Okay.